Welcome to the Parenting Power Podcast, supporting parents with the real-life tools they need to raise the confident, interdependent people the world needs. Gail Bell and Julie Friedman-Smith interview experts who share their knowledge to assist parents in creating a home environment where kids can thrive.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Life Parenting Podcast. I'm Julie Friedman-Smith.
And I'm Gail Bell.
Today's episode is brought to you by Beaner's Fun Cuts for Kids. Parenting is hard, haircuts shouldn't be. Visit beanersfuncuts.com for a location near you. Well, for this episode of Tools for the Trade, we are talking about one more thing that has been added to the family's plate, and that is technology that lets us track our children's school grades and school progress. And this can definitely turn into a positive or negative experience, and Gail's going to talk to us a little bit more about that.
Right. So most of us that have children for sure in junior high and high school know that almost all schools are now using, and there's different platforms that they're using. So I'll just refer to one, which is called PowerSchool, which enables kids, so the children themselves, to go in and get grades and report cards. And there also is a password for parents to have access to that. So parents can go in and see whether projects have been handed in, papers, what marks they got on tests, what grade they are right now in that subject, etc. So that can be an incredibly useful tool for families to come together and talk about it. However, we're hearing from a lot of parents. One mom shared with us that she says, I find myself checking it. If I know that Sam has a test, I can be looking at it, 10, 12, 15 times a day, checking it, and that's not healthy for her or for Sam, but she's worried and wants to check that Sam's done okay. And then on the flip side of that, other parents are kind of sneaking in and not telling their kids that they're looking and checking on it. And kids have expressed to us how they feel like it's not really fair to them, especially when they're in high school and they're supposed to be gaining the skills to be independent. And parents' role in school is to support them with an environment at home where they can do their homework. Parents' role isn't to make sure that homework was done or to do that homework for them. So there's really a new conversation around this. I think schools have set it up for many reasons, and it can be productive. So at Parenting Power, we want to encourage parents to communicate clearly around it and find a time. I'm going to say might be very useful at that weekly family meeting where you can come together. The kids open up their PowerSchool and share their grades with you so they don't feel like you're checking up on them all the time, or you look and you see something you don't like and they haven't felt good about it, and then there's an argument. I can't believe you didn't have that project in. You told me you did, and all the stress of that. So giving our children an opportunity to own their own schoolwork, but also an opportunity to share with us what's going on. And then if something's sliding downhill, you have the opportunity as a family to say, okay, we need to make a plan around this, and we're going to do it with you. How can we help you attain better grades, or what do you feel you need? And then you can move forward with there versus the checking it a million times, sneaking around, doing it behind the backs, or reacting when parents do find something on that the child might not have shared with them. So it's got to be consistent, and it's got to be open, and really encouraging parents not to react, but listen to the child and then help them make a plan how to put things around if it's not going so well.
Thank you for that clarity. It brings back Brene Brown's quote of clear is kind, unclear is unkind. The clearer we can get with everybody involved about how it's going to work, the fewer hassles and problems that might arise. Great. Well, thank you for listening to another episode of Tools for the Trade.
We hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Real Life Parenting Podcast. If you're looking for more real life parenting tools, then please sign up for our weekly Thoughtful Thursday email newsletter. It's free and it's really good. Just visit our website, parentingpower.ca, to subscribe. While you're there, check out our book, A Year of Intentional Parenting. Like this podcast, the book was created to help you feel confident, capable, and calm. Thanks so much for listening, and we look forward to connecting with you again right here every Monday.